Okay, here we are. Here I am. Here it is. It took a little while. It's very difficult trying to get everything set up. This is a test stream, test run. This is not real right now. But if you catch this stream, if you're able to get inside of the chat, I will give you something so special because I put it on our website, OtakuAG.com, in our blogs. I said that I'd give something special for those of you who are able to join. Uh, Thank you so much for, you know, for giving me your time. I think that's great. So there's a lot of things going on with Otaku AG right now. We have some of our business cards here. This one specifically is for Otaku Oripa. We have done a couple of videos on Oripa. I'm actually doing a video right now on Oripa. Check this card out. Can't show you what it is though. I can't do it. Can't show you what it is yet. But please check out Otaku Oripa, Otaku AG. I don't want to plug all that right now. I just want to make sure the stream works. Okay? And to do that, we are going to open up OP15. OP15 is Adventure in God's Island. This is the newest One Piece box, but another one comes out this month that I'm super excited for. In Japanese, it's like the moment of, like the decisive moment of battle or something like that. I love Japanese names because they're hella like, Japanese names are like, when I say this, please don't get, they're lightweight cringy. That's not a hot take either. I don't think it's a hot take. Straight up, I think some Japanese names of like, some titles are hella cringy. They probably sound good in Japanese. They sound terrible translated to English. Like, Dragon Ball, as you can see, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is one of my absolute favorite IPs, animes ever. I love Dragon Ball as a brand. Dragon Ball is like, it's my thing. I love Dragon Ball. But some of the movie titles I remember as a kid were just like, what are they talking about? It's like, Goku, super happy, super exciting guy, fighting the universe, man. It's like, what are you talking about? Akira Toriyama, chill out, big dog. Rest in peace to big homie. But, yeah, let's not get into that. This is going to be a relatively short stream. I am going to be looking this way and that way, all over the place, trying to figure out, the perfect, test stream. Oh, I don't have my, test stream, bro. I don't even have my light on. I'm supposed to have a light here that focuses on the face, but it's okay. It's all good. Also, notice that I'm cutting my head off up here. That means I probably need to move this back a little bit. But then that's going to mess the vertical up. Whatever. It's fine. As we say in Japan, daijobu, baby. Daijobu. Okay. Okay, so let's open this bad boy up. For One Piece, I am still getting to know One Piece as a brand and as an IP for a long time, and I will keep it a buck. I'll be 100. I never liked One Piece at all. One Piece was always a contender with Dragon Ball, and I never understood the hype behind One Piece. And I promised myself, I told myself, bro, I am never ever, I ripped the box. I said, I'm never going to watch One Piece. I don't need to watch One Piece. Like, there's 1,000+ episodes. There's no way that I can get into that. And then I'm not embarrassed to say, One Piece, the Netflix version came out. And even then, I didn't watch the series at all. it wasn't until season 2 was about to start, and I was chilling. I was like, man, whatever. Let me just see what this is about. And it immediately hooked me. I was like, yo, this is dope. Oh, I'm still so high up here. I'm so sorry. Sorry, microphone. Setting this up so we don't have to do this again later. Okay, move you back some. I might just need to pull this up. Okay. Yeah. But now I'm so far to the side. I think there. That's a bit better. It still kind of messes up my... It looks bad over here. It still kind of messes up my vertical, but I think it's hard to see. I think it's fine. I think it's okay. Getting back to One Piece. Watching the Netflix... the Netflix live action was dope. It was solid. I always kind of had a clue about like who characters were, and the reason I knew who characters were, actually, even moving back, it wasn't the Netflix show that got me. It was the card game. I started opening up. I think my first box was maybe OP7 or OP8. I forgot exactly which one it was. And the only reason I started opening One Piece is because I couldn't get any Pokemon. And so I was like, man, I want to open something. Let me try this out. And it was dope. It was so cool to feel the cards. The cards are like markedly different than Pokemon cards in the idea that they are a little bit bigger, but they are like thicker and they just feel a bit more sturdy. And I really like that. I'm looking at the people on the cards. I was like, oh, cool. This is Luffy. This is Roronoa Zoro. I have such a problem saying his name. This is Roronoa Zoro. And, you know, that's Boa, that's this, that's that. As I'm learning the characters and getting hyped for the cards, I'm like, okay, let me watch this Netflix show, see what it's about, see if I can catch up. Netflix show was great. I breezed through it. And then I started watching the anime. Bro, I got up to Alabasta. I can't watch this right now. I can't watch this anymore. Alabasta is so slow and so dry and so boring. I hate the pacing of it, and I just kind of got out of it again. Slowly, I will bring myself back into watching One Piece, but oh my god, bro. It is a slog and a half. I'll tell you that much. It's a slog and a half. But, okay. Let's move on. I'm going to open this. We're going to move over to our... Let's go. Hand cam. Hand cam. Let's go. Okay. For those of you that don't know about Japanese boxes, a Japanese box of One Piece... No! I made a mess. A Japanese box of One Piece cards comes with 24 packs. In the 24 packs, there are 6 cards. So you do the math. I'm not a math teacher. It's not my thing. It's not my gig. Not my jam. And let me move these Pokemon cards out of the way. Excuse me, fellas. Arigato gozaimasu. So, yeah. Sorry. Okay. So, there are some guarantees inside of a One Piece box. For the most part, I think you're supposed to get, like, 4 SR cards. You're supposed to get... like an alternate art card. You might get an SP, you might get an SEC. I'm not gonna necessarily go over the rarities right now, but you know, we can see. Okay? But man, let's knock these out, let's pop these open. If the stream is not acting the way it should be, I sincerely and truly apologize. I am doing my best trying to figure everything out. Again, this is not a real stream. This is a test stream. So if you come in here and I don't know what I'm doing or what I'm talking about, go men. I apologize. Oh, you know what sucks? So my stand is right in the like. I have a really bad tripod, and it's right in the middle of the pack, so I can't see what it is. So I think I gotta come over here like this. That kind of sucks, but okay. Is there a way that I can change that? Let me see if I can change this. Let me bring this up a little bit so I can see the cards and so you can see the cards. Stand up higher, but don't show anything I don't want to show. Oh gosh, okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad. You can still see those cards over there. Don't look at this. Don't look at these. You need to get out of the way. Come over here to no man's land. Okay, this. I think we're okay. I think we're good right now. Okay? So, while I'm doing this, what can I talk about? I guess I'll talk a little bit about, less so about the hits, because again, for sure, I don't know too much about the game. I'm still learning about the game. I'm a lot more into playing Pokemon cards. We have a leader card. We have our first leader card. And we have our rare. I guess I'll put our rares up here, leader cards over there. So I enjoy Pokemon cards, not just, collecting it, but I played the game, just a little bit, and I have fun with opening stuff. It sucks not being able to really find anything at all. Sorry, let's move these. But I mean, that's the reality that we live in right now. It's really hard to find anything that is going to be not worthwhile. Worthwhile isn't the word that I want to use, but it's hard to find anything that is like at its retail price, even for me right now in Japan. And actually, if you really think about it, in Japan it kind of sucks more, ironically, because there is such an influx of like Western money that comes in that it kind of takes away the it just makes everything pricier here. It makes everything so much more expensive. So got a rare. It was gold like an MUR card, and my breath was stuck in my lungs for a moment. Okay, here we go. But I've opened a few boxes of this, and I've enjoyed. It looks kind of like a Princess Leia, but hella old. And I've enjoyed this box. This is a fun box. I forgot his name. He was in the show. This dude was in the show too. I forgot his name too. Sorry. Don't remember their names. Not yet. I'm not a fraud though. I told you how I felt, and I told you, my beliefs, and I told you that I'm doing my best. All right? I told you that I'm trying right now. And as long as you accept that I am trying my best, I really, I really appreciate it. So getting to know, is that Cuz? No, that's a lion. I thought this was a dude from, I don't remember his name either, but he was bro with the guns in his hair with Princess from Alabasta. Don't remember his name. It wasn't him. It looked like him initially, but that guy down there was a lion. So it couldn't have been him. It couldn't have been him. All right. Things are looking good still. Okay, here we go. Bandai, I remember when this box first came out, Bandai came out and there were a bunch of cards that had errors on them. This card was one card that they said could have an error on it, and it was just a really small, it was something really small on her gun. It was like something like almost even inconsequential. But for those of you who collect cards a lot, know that there's no such thing, I think, as inconsequential when it comes to errors on cards, specifically because if there are only a few errors, then realistically you have something that is pretty rare. So they called it out though right before the box came out, if I remember correctly. But yas. See, that person looks familiar, but I don't know. That's my man Zora. Okay, let's go. So we got our first SR. Oh man, I really wish that I could. I can't read Japanese either, but let me tell you this, okay? That's ka. So, and that looks like G, but I don't think it's Jika. And my primary translating device is right here, so I can't translate it. It's not like Monica. I don't think it's Monica, but whatever. We will figure this out later. You will see the fraud that I am for what I am, and that's okay, you know? We all can't be masters of an anime that has over 1,000 episodes. So, forgive me. Forgive me for my ignorance, as they might say. Now, I said that I wasn't going to second leader card. How many leaders are in here? I actually don't remember how many leader cards come in a box because it's different. So for those of you who are like newish to One Piece, sorry, let me move some more stuff around. For the card game, there are different types of like sets that come out, akin to Pokemon. Pokemon will have something like, let's say, 151 come out. Pokemon 151 it wasn't a premium box. Oh my god, I forgot what kind of box it's called. But Pokemon 151 was a special box that had only, that had 20 packs in it. Black Bolt and White Flare were also boxes. They were also sets that had 20 packs. A regular set of Pokemon cards is going to have the Dawn card. That's not true, but this is the Dawn card. The Dawn is like energy or something. But a regular set of Pokemon, a regular box, is going to have 30 packs. 30 packs of 5 cards. And then the second special type of set will have 20 packs with 7 cards each. And then we have premium packs. Those boxes will have 10 packs, 10 cards each inside of them. One Piece is very similar in how they kind of set their boxes up. This right here, this is in the OP series. With it being, With it being OP, it is just, their regular standard box. And with this regular standard box, they will have 24 packs, 6 cards inside of it. Then they have EB, and EB is their, it's called Extra Booster. Their Extra Booster pack, hold on, let me use this. Their Extra Booster packs will have, oh my god, I still think it's 24 packs, 6 cards each, but the extra boosters are much smaller sets, so you have a smaller pool of cards that you're able to like get, which could be a good thing. Okay, nice, bro. So this is our SEC. This is our SEC Luffy. This could quite possibly be the hit of our box. It's nice that I got a Luffy card. Cool. For sure, hold on, I can't see. For sure, we're going to have one more hit, and that hit is going to be like an alternate art. At this point, since we have the SEC here, I do not think that we can get another alternate art SEC card, but we'll see. I don't remember where I was going. I was talking about Pokemon. No, I was talking about EB. After EB, there is the last type of box, which is PB, and that's Premium Booster. Premium Booster are much smaller. I believe they are 10 packs with 10 cards, and usually they will have, yes, we have another SR, my man Zoro. Usually they will have a P card, which is a promo card. They will have like multiple. I think they have one SR in every single pack. Like, it's, you know, if you want something sparkly and shiny, definitely go get yourself a PB, a Premium Booster. Right now, there's only 2 Premium Boosters, and it's One Piece The Best Volume 1 and One Piece The Best Volume 2. They are fun boxes to open, for sure. For sure. Okay, so we are on the last half of our packs, and that means that we are nearing the end of this first stream. Again, for those of you who are watching now, I really appreciate you coming out and sliding through. I can't see really anything in regard to a comment or anything like that, but leader card. But what I do want to say is, if you are here and you can leave a comment, you can follow. I said I would have a really cool, like, special gift, a special prize. I don't want to call it a prize. It's a gift. And it's a gift because, you're not winning anything. It's not a prize in that. It's more like my appreciation for you joining and saying what's up. Or at least just joining in, even peeking at it. But I will, at the end of this stream, I'll look through. If you could, you can sign up at OtakuAG.com. Become a member. If you're already a member, send me a message, and I will send you a very, very, very special discount code. Because, again, I really appreciate you stopping by. Who is this? He's a Marine for sure. You know who I haven't seen many cards of? I haven't seen many cards of Smoker. That's his name. Smoker. I haven't seen many cards of him. And I don't think that was him. But I digress, but I also continue, okay? I also continue. So, is that a Speak of the Devil? No. Oh, that's that dude's dad. Man, I hate that I gotta hit people with. I know this one. Nico Robinson. My Japanese is terrible, bruh. It's so bad. But I told you I would not talk about rarity of cards. and I really don't want to. That's a whole different video. It's a whole different vibe, a whole different thing, especially when it comes to One Piece. But in terms of rarities, not rarities, in terms of guarantees, we should have at the very least one more SR, and it will be very nice if that SR was an alternate art. But even better, I would really love for an SP alternate art. SP stands for special. That's Chopper. But that's just Chopper's head. I don't know who that dude is. So SP alternate art, a lot of times those are the highest value cards. Those are the ones that everyone is really jumping and gunning for. So please, 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 please. First test stream. First test stream luck. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's a thing. Is that? Oh man, what's her name? This is she has A and V in her name. Like Avinda, AV something. That's Nami. Nami. So as you guys can tell, this is also a Japanese learning stream. If you learned something, please follow and leave the comment arigato. Arigato gozaimashita. I've lived in Japan for like 6 years now, and my Japanese is absolute trash. The most, not the most that I can say, because I can say a lot. It's an R. I can't really understand a lot of Japanese, but I can definitely like understand context of kind of what you're talking about. I used to live in China too, and it was the same thing. I would stand there and kind of be like, Timbudong, Timbudong, Timbudong. I don't know what you're talking about, Timbudong. But even though mentally I would not understand, mentally I would Timbudong, which again means I don't understand. Mentally I would be Timbudong, but in conversation I say like Doi. Doi is like right, so I was like Doi, 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 Doi. Okay. Doi, 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 Doi. So this looks like a weird kind of Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Like Super Saiyan 5 red-haired Goku. I know there is not a Super Saiyan 5, but that hair crazy, bro. That hair is crazy. Alright, we have 4 more packs. Again, we should get an SR, and we should still get an alternate. Things are looking good right now. We have 3 leader cards. We might get 1 more leader card. Yeah, so there's still some stuff on the table. There's still Sabo. I like Sabo. Sabo seems pretty cool. This is just another SR. Oh, that one's dope, though. That one's cool. I really like the art on One Piece cards as well. It reminds me a lot of like Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball card game art, just in terms of like the effects and the splashes. I think they are so cool. It's like markedly different from Pokemon. Really different how like the art styles. Obviously there are different animes, different IPs, but just the way in which they are like made and presented, I appreciate it. But now that I'm thinking about it, Dragon Ball, the card game, is also made by, I got our other leader card. So there are no more leader cards. Her name's like Alvida or something. That's Alvida. I think that's her name. But there's no more leader cards. There should still be an SP. There's also no more SR cards. So, I said SP. I didn't mean SP. There should be an alternate card. If it's not here, it's here. And if it's not here, we got a really unlucky box for the test stream. A really unlucky box. Give me luck! Give me luck. Come on, man. Marines. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And now... Okay, it's not here. Sanji. Okay, I'm gonna keep it lit, bro. I don't have faith. I don't have faith. I hate to end the stream with no faith. But, like, I don't know, man. Uh-oh. You know what would be crazy? If, okay, I thought my mic was off the whole time. I was like, that would be such a sad thing for as long as I've been streaming, for me just to be in the ether, not saying nothing. Oh, man. So, strange. It's actually really strange that we didn't get an alternate art. Let me look back through these again. Alternate arts, more often than not, are guaranteed. Yeah, we got a pretty unlucky box then, if that's the case. It's sad, but also, like, you know, it's not that big of a deal. One other thing that I don't see, come over here. Oh, okay, it's right here. The Dawn card. Okay. The Dawn card was an alternate, right? No, this is an alternate. Yeah, man. We just got kind of unlucky, but that's okay. This is the hit of our box, and it's definitely nothing to be mad at. Any type of Luffy card, man, we take those. We take those, okay? All right, so I appreciate you joining my stream. And if you are not here in person, if you catch it later, I would really appreciate any sort of like feedback that you have, any sort of help that you have. Man, I haven't streamed in a really long time. This is the first time I've ever streamed this type of content. So I feel like I'm on the table a bit much, which means there's probably clicking in the mic, which means I should probably touch something else. But I'm thinking out loud as I'm speaking on this test stream. But thank you so much. On May 23rd, we are going to have our very first real Rip and Ship live stream. That live stream comes the day of. It's the American release, or not the American release, but it is essentially the release of Abyss Eye. Abyss Eye comes out in Japan on May 22nd, but I will stream the 23rd in Japan, just be, time difference. And I will be ripping shipping. If you want packs at a great discount, go to OtakuAG.com and you can come over and look at our live stream prices. I will live stream, ship them to you, and, hopefully you can get something dope, okay? I appreciate you joining. I will see you guys next time. I will stream again very, very soon. If not tomorrow, maybe the next day. I'll have something else to open up. I'll have something else to talk about. And again, these are test streams that are going to lead up to my real stream on the 22nd for you guys in America, 23rd for me in Japan. Okay? All right. See you guys.